I'm just gonna do a quick little sweep with it because I can record the actual.
Okay, yeah, you can record the screen on that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just about ready here.
What the heck was that? Yeah, I know, that was interesting. I almost saw somebody walk like a foot. Well, no, like a foot was like walking up towards me, but then it disappeared. That's weird. Well, all right then. Okay.
What'd you get?
I don't know.
You're recording though, right?
Hold on,
Yeah.
Okay.
That was an anomaly, but it was weird. It was like somebody, like, it looked like a footprint walking up to me.
Yeah, it looked like blue footprints walking towards us.
I think if there's anybody that is down here, we just want to validate you. Nothing. You want to bring the FLIR?
I'm coming.
And we'll just kind of side by side it. Is there anybody here?
Not sure what to make of those pops.
Might be outside.
Something has to shift the heat and cold quickly to make that happen, so that's kind of interesting.
Really warm in that spot. It's
I
happening.
think it's people.
Oh, the warm is this from the
Yeah.
sun. It warmed the
That's part of
carpet.
it. Yeah,
it's
for
nice.
sure.
Alright, so people just walk by.
Yeah.
Didn't map anything on us.
Ah, it did for me. So people walked by and it started mapping their heat
Cool.
signature up here, which looked very similar to.
So the reflective source, we have to be careful and
For
actual
sure.
people.
So, and a car lights just went off and it did that same thing. So,
Okay.
watch.
Yeah, the
I can
people.
predict it now. Watch, it'll pop up again. There it is. Okay, so that's what that is.
Cool.
So when it's happening when there's not people walking by,
Right.
then that's when it is.
Like it did on
We should pay attention to it.
like it did on the Lucy.
Yeah, that's when
Behind
you
you,
need.
Mel.
Yeah, and I'm not getting any stick figures, so
This
let's
thing.
go.
You don't want to go all the way down?
No, I don't.
Well, that's where it happened.
Want to.
I don't think there's anything here.
Yeah, there may not be. It may be residual.
It was a pretty one hell of a residual energy.
Right?
And it's enough to make people. Cause now the burning in my stomach. Oh yeah, it sucks.
Right? Hit you again. Oh, you just went dark. You just went dark.
Man, that really hurts and it's uncomfortable. I don't like this feeling down here.
So we've got a couple of anomalies popping up.
Can you come back if that's you? To validate that it's you?
Look at the screen.
I know, it's like it's totally like,
It's not.
it can't even figure out where, it's like something's like literally in front of
Look
it.
at it.
It's almost like a humanoid pulsating figure.
It's very odd.
Mr. Greer, Mr. Dresser, are you here?
It just got more intense.
Because they'll react to different pieces of equipment.
Differently, sure.
They'll show up on one but not another. Can you step forward? If you are an intelligent energy, ooh, I asked them to step forward and the screen went bright on the FLIR.
Wow.
They're not mapping on SLS,
No.
but they are,
Something just popped up
yep,
here.
they are trying to,
Can you stand there? Was it William?
Yeah, William Dresser and
William?
Matt Greer.
if this is William, can you
Whoa.
go? Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah,
Wow.
it almost looks like a human figure,
It's like just standing right there.
but he won't map out on this.
Oh, strange.
There's another anomaly popped up. We're just now being able to see the door
Huh.
It's like they're backing up a
a
little.
little bit. It makes you want to, just makes you want to say their names again. William and Matt,
Right.
are you here? That's crazy.
Wendy, can you bring the REM pod?
William and Matt, we're here to tell your story. Mr. Dresser, Mr. Greer, we're here to tell your story. And prove it to everybody.
There's a strange little device right there on the floor. If you want to touch that particular device, you can. You don't have to. But if you want to touch that, it will show us that you're here. Unless you're not comfortable with what we're doing. Like, yeah, they're not coming. Oh, like they're like dancing around it. They won't come up to it. It won't hurt you, I promise. Any of the spirits in this hotel, if you want to interact with this device, you may. They don't seem. That we got a lot of weird FLIR hits happening, but they're not.
Yeah, they're just these little blips.
But they're not touching the device.
They come close to it, but
They're like, no.
yeah.
So what do you think? Maybe do a little more SLS upstairs,
Sure.
and then try a little spirit box. Maybe they'd rather talk. We can still leave the REM pod. I can take it up there and see if they want to play the REM.
Oh,
Hey!
stick people.
Got something?
I'm glad I was filming.
Yeah, I am too.
That's it.
Here,
Can you get full screen?
Yeah,
If you can't get full screen, let me get it, because I
I
can't.
got it.
That's not full screen.
What do you mean full screen?
Let me get it.
Here.
Don't turn the light on it though.
No light. No light.
No,
Here, get behind my left side, Brent.
Yep, I got you.
Thank you.
Are you recording it?
I am now. Hello.
No, I mean her
I just,
Hello, sir. Could you?
Recording.
holy
The
crap.
heat signature right in the middle.
on. That's
Seriously?
where the thing is.
It's right there.
Oh my God. See,
And
no,
I keep
that-
getting an anomaly popping up over here.
And that validates, like, with.
Oh, cool.
I mean, but to be fair,
See what?
hold on. Where's my flashlight? I think there's a power outlet right there.
Okay, so that we can maybe
Yeah.
debunk but the fact that we're getting right here,
And I've got full spectrum on this angle, although I'm standing in front of it right now.
well, that's all right.
That's so strange.
Can you wave to us, sir?
Hi.
Or are you a man?
Is this a female? Can you raise your hand if you're the female?
What are they doing? You know, stretchy. Hi.
Yeah, then it
Bye.
pops out. Then it pops out. Wow.
Well, thank you for visiting.
That was interesting.
And that's where you were standing.
Yeah, right. Like going in, like they're gonna go serve
Yeah.
drinks, like right here next to the to be
Right
in.
behind the bar.
They were standing
Or on the
right by the
bar.
bar. So everybody out there in Radio Land, we just mapped a structured light sensor camera figure.
Yeah.
And there was somebody standing there right there about to maybe serve us a drink. Is it Tahoe Blue?
2 bits? Is the drink still 2 bits?
If you don't mind, I'm gonna double check what I saw over there.
Sure.
Overlay.
Go for it. So we're gonna map a stick figure, and that'll be.
Yeah, power outlet.
Okay, good. It's good to debunk that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because he was standing more like right there anyway, so.
Yeah.
I didn't take any SLS in here.
No, that's why I want to check it.
There's somebody sitting on the toilet!
Got it.
No
I
shit.
got it.
Oh my
I
God.
got it.
Holy.
That might be the kid too.
What the heck?
Oh, it looks like he's dancing.
What are you doing in the
He's
toilet?
sitting on the toilet.
Are you the little boy? Can you wave to us if you're the little boy? Was that a wave? I think it was.
Wave like this, sweetheart. Wave like this. Right there, right there, right there. Right that hand, right there. You see it?
Audrey was very small of stature though.
Well, that's true. She was a short. You were how old?
5'5", 125.
So she was a small gal.
Audrey, is that you? Can you raise your arm up in the air if it's you?
Right there, right there. See that hand? Right there? That arm?
Hi, Audrey. I'm sorry about what happened to you. It wasn't fair.
Seems like a fun place to hang out.
She's just validating that it's her.
Yeah.
She wants us to understand. And
Oh, honey, we understand. Hashtag me too.
Me too.
seriously.
Girl, we still fighting that fight.
Holy crap.
What? What did Siri say?
Siri started to take its own life. Are you talking to my phone now? Hi, Audrey. We're gonna help you today. Are you ready for help?
We care.
Can you wave at me?
Oh, you scared her away.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I will promise I'll help you, okay? I will help you.
That toilet's not even hooked up anymore.
I knew we were gonna get her.
I'm just flabbergasted.
Yeah.
The connection between what I felt, obviously the history, but then, I mean, there's always going to be skeptics, there's always going to be debunkers, and the fact that we're also now getting relevant scientific hits in these same areas where we all felt things and where the history matches, I mean, come on. That's just,
And we got more.
that is what the layered approach is all about.
Absolutely. And we're gonna put meters in here.
Yeah.
All right. Good job. I was close to it. Hello?
Hello? Nope, that was an anomalous.
We are doing something serious. We are interacting with energies across the veil. It's not something to be done haphazardly or taken lightly. There's a lot of safety that needs to be taken into account. So any of the spirits here that are going to come through, hopefully, I have this strange looking black box with an antenna sitting here, and it is a means for you to speak whatever you need to speak, whatever you need to vocalize. You can say who you are, anything about yourself, and I will set the rules before and after that no energy or entity is allowed to attach to any of the equipment here, to any of the investigators, any of the living people here, or any of our belongings. You are to either go into peace and into the light, or to go wherever you need to be, but you are not allowed to connect or attach in any way, shape, or form. So please protect us from any harmful or negative energies or spirits that may come through to us, and only allow positive spirits or energies to come through. Hello? Who? Or did you say boo?
I almost thought it said boo. For God's sakes.
That's a quintessential ghost. It just said boo. That was very cute. Can you tell me who you are? Do you need any help? A lot of feedback. Little kid or female? Try to clean this up a little bit. A lot of weird electronic interference. Is there anybody here that wants to? Can you tell me your name? Hi. Just like so distant. And I know a lot of the energies here are residual. I would like to talk to the female. I'd like to talk to Audrey. Can you validate that you're here? Is there anyone here that wants to have a conversation with us? That is a sound that it sounds like I've never heard of before.
before.
Can you, John? Yeah? Did it sound like say John?
It said John. Is that what you heard, Hailey?
Hello? What? Is there a William here as well? Did you go by Bill? It said Bill again. This is me.
Oh, I thought it said here.
Okay, so is this the William that I felt in the stairwell? Bill, was that you? It's okay, we're just trying to help you. Do you need anything?
No.
Wow.
That was clear.
Okay, he's fine. We will be bothering you, Bill. Jeez.
Bill, are you Mr. William Dresser?
There's the rest was faint.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that a little louder one more time for me? Are you William Dresser? Audrey? Can you come out here?
So strange.
It's the most
That is really
bizarre
strange.
thing. I've never heard it do it.
No, not at all.
It's like they're getting so close to it that they're overcharging it.
So
Is it power? Bank?
Bank Annex is next door.
Oh. Okay. Do you remember anything about this location? Do you know where you are?
That's when you're talking. Fabio.
Can you tell me the name of this building? Maybe. What is the name of the building we're sitting in? It's very faint. There's a female. Can you stop jacking up my equipment, please? You need help? Do you need help crossing into the light? Oh, stop it there. Feedback. We just want to help you if you need it. Were you murdered here? What did they do to you? They stabbed?
She sounds nervous.
I'm hearing different voices.
Me too.
I'm hearing a male voice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm hearing a child's voice.
Those sound like females that envy.
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah, we do hear you. But you guys are all kind of gathered around here, so it's causing a little bit of interference, but we want to hear from you. causing an energy impulse. I'm wondering if what's plugged into is causing power surges. Audrey, do you need help? It's not a yes. We just want to give you your voice back. We want to give you an opportunity to communicate, to say anything you need to say. We are here to give your voice back tonight. Clearly, there's going to be some interference energetically. And we want to give you the chance to speak through that. Just want you to have your opportunity to talk. Anything that you need to say, now is your chance. We've heard some of your voices. You said you didn't need any help, but that was only one spirit. Does anybody else need anything? You're good? You're gonna have to tell me something so I can validate that you're here. You want me to try a different device? That make you happier? He's a grumpy little sucker, isn't he?
Is that William?
I think so. What about Audrey? Do you want to try something different? I have a little hockey puck looking device. Alright, so you guys have given us some responses, and you've tried, and thank you, I appreciate that. We just want to make sure that your memory is honored and that you are helped. Anything that you possibly need, we are here to help you move into that light if you need it. We are sorry for any of the souls that tragically died here. We appreciate your interaction.
You bet.
Something like that. Yeah. Thank you for interacting. Thank you for being part of our evening. Thank you for telling us your story. We really appreciate all of your interactions. Nothing attaches to the equipment, to the investigation. investigators, any participant here? Yeah, okay, agreed. Thank you, at least they agree with me. And we appreciate your interaction. You may have a good afterlife and a good night when this session is closed. Good night. That was the weirdest feedback I've like never heard.
It's never done that before. That is
kind of
so
feedback.
strange. And
Ever.
came in waves,
It
you
was
know?
really, I almost think it was a
Get
surge, an electrical surge, but it was
Yeah.
interfering with the spirit's ability
To-
to communicate as freely. Obviously, we did get some responses, some of them semi-relevant, most of them a grumpy guy who didn't want to talk to us.
No, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Any hits on these guys?
Nothing.
Nope, not at all.
It just makes it feel more like it's just residual.
A
Yeah.
lot of it's residual. I
Mostly
think,
residual.
I think most of it is quite residual, which means that the people who are taking over the building now can continue to install that love, that positive energy, that happiness, and it'll just build and build the positive energy, and people will get more and more comfortable in the space as time goes along. They're not going to be as creeped out and skeeved out as the years go by. But I still think it's important to remember that history, to remember those energies. They came before us. They lived. Some of them obviously died very tragically. So, I mean, that matters. Their existence here clearly mattered.
There's definitely a high concentration of
Yeah.
afterlife here, but it's not all bad.
No, not at all, not at all. Little tiny bit of grumpiness from a guy, but I mean, he's not evil or mean or hurting anybody, and I can see why people would feel uncomfortable though, because just if you're a little sensitive, it might be the volume might be a little high for people,
It seems that way in Old Sac in general,
Yeah.
but definitely here.
Lots of layers of human energy.
Quite a bit. But I mean, I can do 2-3 minutes of puck, but I don't have to. I mean, that's up to you guys if you feel like dealing with that, or if you feel like you got a large swath of an experience of the Union Hotel. I think it was a pretty intense experience overall for all of us.
Absolutely.